Today I'm going to introduce you to Destiny Discover. You probably are already familiar with using Destiny to search for books, maybe even Destiny Quest, and maybe you've even heard of Destiny Discover. So the first thing you're going to do when you're in your computer is you're going to go to the link that your teacher is going to provide for you. Your language arts teacher will direct you to this spot. When you click on the link, this page will be what pops up for you. I want you to click on Kings Mountain Middle School. Please double check and be sure that you're on Kings Mountain Middle School and it's under middle schools. From here, I want you to go to the top right corner and click Login. Next, this screen should be what pops up on your screen. I want you to click on CCS Email Credentials, and when you do that, a list of people logged into the computer will pop up. I want you to find your name and click on it, and Destiny Discover should pop up. So it's a quick, easy process, something you can do in just a quick, short minute in order to check out some things that we have available for you in the library. The first thing that you'll see are our recently added books. You can click on See All and see everything. You can also see our popular titles, and you can also browse by topic if you'd like to do that. But let's say there's something specific that I want. I want a science fiction book. So I'm going to type in science fiction, and when I search, all of our science fiction books that are tagged as science fiction will show up. I can look through. If I see something that looks interesting, let's say this one, I click on it. It's going to give me a little description of the story. It's going to tell me if it's in or out. It's going to tell me where the call number is so that I know exactly in the library where to find it. If it's checked out, you can put the book on hold, only one hold at a time. But if this is something that you think you might want to come back and read one day, you can always favorite the title, and you can favorite as many books as you want. And I will show you how to find your favorites in just a few minutes. At the bottom of the page, you will scroll down and you can see different information about the book, like if it's a part of a series, how many pages are in the book, as well as your AR information. But if you click right here on Explore, everything else that's tagged to this title will also show up, as well as the author's name, the series. So if this looks like a series that you want to read, you can click on the series, and everything in the series is showing. And you can go through and favorite because you know you want to read this series. Or if you're not sure, let me show you this one more time, and you're back in Explore, you might see a different tag up here that you really like adventure fiction. And you click on that and it's going to show you all the adventure books that we have available in the library. So then if you come back up here to these three little lines, you can see that this person has two messages. Click on the three little lines. If you go all the way down to favorites where the heart is, it will show you everything that you have ever marked as a favorite. My suggestion to you is if you have some favorites, that you check your favorites before you come to the library, see what's available. Again, the call number is going to tell you where the book's located. FIC is fiction. But once you've read the book and tested on it, go ahead and unfavorite that title. That way you don't come back to the library and check the book out again. If you come back to those three little lines and go to holds, anything that you have on hold that's showing up and ready, it will show you right here that it's ready. That way you don't have to come and ask or try to figure out when your book is ready. You can also, if you decide you don't want it anymore, just click on unhold. Go back here again, click on checkouts. Everything that you have checked out will show up right here. If you would like to renew your book, click on renew, and down here at the bottom it'll give you the new due date. Up here, you can click on it again, see more information about that book, but from here you can see your due date, all that kind of good stuff, and renew. You can renew as long as you do not owe money in the library or you don't have anything that's overdue. I want you to come to the library if that's the case and let Miss Bolin or I check you out. That way there's no surprises when you're told that you have a fine or something due to the library. Speaking of fines, you can also click on fines and see if you owe any fines to the library. I think one of my favorite features on Destiny Discover, though, is what I'm getting ready to show you. Let's say you're in social studies and you have to do a report on a president and you pick George Washington. So you search for George Washington and you see all the books by George Washington, or not by George Washington, about George Washington. You can search through those. However, you can also click right here on databases. Databases will give you a list of resources. Most of them are going to be encyclopedias where you can go to get more information about the topic that you're searching for. Unlike a Google search where you may run across websites that do not give you true and factual information, everything that you find here you can rely on as something that's true, something that's factual, something that you could include in your research. And this will also be a great help to you when you get to high school as well. Collections is another something you can look for. Collections are put together by teachers and librarians. For example, I might create a collection about presidents and I include books, videos, magazines, links, all sorts of different things, and I put it in a collection. When you click on that collection and it shows you all the resources that are available, we may not have them here at our school, but you can look for them on the internet or go to Mooney Library and search for them there. So I think this is a really neat thing that I think you will use a lot, especially as you begin to do more research from here. As the year progresses, there will be more things that are added to Destiny Discover. You can also find ebooks on Destiny Discover. When you check out an ebook, you access your ebook from this website. It will show up under your checkouts. So any computer you're on, any phone, any device, you can always pull up your book and read your book from Destiny Discover. After a week, the book will automatically check itself back in, so then you don't have to worry about any overdue fines or fees or damages to your book. If you have any questions about Destiny Discover, if you are having trouble with something, please don't hesitate to stop by the library and ask.